One of Labour's most high-profile MSPs has insisted the party should positively support a second independence referendum if there is a majority for it at the next Holyrood election. Neil Findlay said Scottish Labour should argue for a third option on the ballot paper based on Home Rule or Devo Max, and said it had so far been lazy, curmudgeonly and out of touch on the issue, with its head in the sand. In a new pamphlet, he writes, "Labour must play an active and positive role. We cannot be sour, passive bystanders." Scottish Labour has been mired in controversy over its stance on a referendum since last summer, when Shadow Chancellor John McDonnell said a Labour government would not block a second independence poll. This contradicted Scottish leader Richard Leonard, who had repeatedly insisted his party would refuse to grant a Section 30 order to give Holyrood the power to hold another vote. Following the SNP's strong performance in December's general election, senior Scottish Labour figures have called on the party to rethink its opposition to a referendum. Mr Findlay, a close ally of Mr Leonard and UK leader Jeremy Corbyn, previously warned his party faces oblivion unless it comes up with a credible alternative to independence. He also said, "We cannot deny the people of Scotland a second referendum where the majority is calling for it." Now the Lothian MSP, who is standing down at the 2021 election and is the party's former Brexit spokesman, has penned a new pamphlet calling on Labour to take its head out of the sand. He insisted the party cannot ignore or wish away constitutional realities a second longer. He wrote, "The issues of democracy, accountability, independence, devolution and regional and national identity are, whether we like it or not, the issues that dominate the Scottish and increasingly, the UK political landscape." In a scathing assessment of Labour's current position, he added, "We need a positive, coherent, practical package of reforms that we can put to the people now. At present we are not even on the pitch, never mind in the game." On this issue Labour has been lazy, curmudgeonly and out of touch. Mr Findlay said he had long argued for a third option in any future constitutional ballot, an option that is not the status quo, nor independence. He said, that option should be based on the maximum practical and beneficial devolution of powers to the most appropriate level, subsidiarity as it used to be called. He insisted this is not a cop-out, a halfway house or a compromise, it is the most logical, practical and beneficial proposal for Scotland's long-term economic, social and political stability and well-being. He added, "In addition to this we should accept that once we know the outcome of Brexit and if there is a Scottish parliamentary for more on this story, visit the news article link.